Hey, today we're going to explore a tool called podcast.io. It's a tool that helps you to create podcasts easily with AI. All you have to do is give it a script and choose from AI voices, and that's it. Your podcast is now ready to be published. No technical skills are required. The link is in the description for you to follow along with this tutorial. So let's get to it. So this is the website of podcast.io, and you'll be taken over to this page once you click the link in the description. Now, it looks great, and you can turn your ideas into fully produced episodes in just a few minutes. This is what's written here, and you can get started by clicking on this button. It starts for free, 5,000 characters for free, no credit card is required. They have pricing plans, I'll show you what they have in it. And this is the preview page. These are some of the demos they have on their preview page, and let's take a look at it.
This podcast was created with artificial intelligence at podcast.io. Enjoy the episode.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our podcast. I'm Monica.
Now next to this we have episodes, so you can switch between them. You can create multiple episodes of a single podcast. So this is the second episode, this is the first episode, that way. Now if you scroll down, you'll find that they have AI voices. So yes, I can confirm that they have AI voices, but I'm not sure if they're using 11 Labs or what type of service they're using. That's not what I'm sure about, but it does sound lifelike. And they have these ability to create these AI characters, but they're not customizable. I don't think that's possible. And it does look like it's generated with the help of an AI image generator. They're using some sort of service for it. And it does not look these good. It just looks like a normal like you generate with an AI image generator, that's it. And that too with a 3D format. There's a way to enter the script inside it, but there's no way to generate the script at the moment. I'm sure they're going to release it in the future updates, but currently there's no way to generate the script. I did generate the script with the help of ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you how it works. You can also visit the libraries. It's going to take you over to this page, and this is just their own library of different podcasts that they have generated using podcast.io. It could also be that these are the generations made by the users themselves. Now to get started, first click on this button and then click on this on the top right, then click on podcast AI over here. It's going to take you over to this page. This is the dashboard of podcast.io, and I already have created one over here, and I'm going to show you how to do this. I've also found that there are some bugs inside it, so I will show you how it is. So on the left hand side, you'll find account, billing, and podcast AI. This is where you need to generate, so you need to click on create podcast first. So let's click here, and over here it's going to ask you what's your podcast about. You can enter a website URL over here. It could be a website URL which has these information that you want in the podcast. If you want that, you can put the website URL. Now for the prompt or topic for the podcast, you need to type it here. Now, like I said before, you cannot generate the prompt over here. They don't have an ability to generate the prompt. Like there's no button to generate it. So you just need to type it here. Now, what to type? That's the question, right? So what I did was I go to ChatGPT and I said, create a podcast prompt on a random topic of AI. Make it as detailed as possible, but keep it in one line and short. Be specific on what the characters in the podcast will discuss. And if you type the same thing, but over here, change the topic. Just type in the topic here. So it's going to give you this. And I just copied it from here, pasted over this side, and now click on choose characters. Also, one thing you need to keep in mind that this whole thing is minimum 10 characters to max 5,000. So this currently is 243 characters. And if you do get 5,000 characters over here, when the ChatGPT generates it, you can just ask it to make it shorter that way. Just ask it, make it short, and it's going to make it short, the prompt. Now choose characters, and next it's going to say who's in your podcast. Now these are sample ones that they give you. So you can just get started with these, or you can add more characters to it by clicking on the plus icon like this. You can add up to 4 characters. So these are 4 characters. I'll delete the other 2. I don't want them. So now we are back to the 2 characters. The first one is Alice and the second one is Bob. And it also gives you the information regarding them. So this is a passionate storyteller, and this one is an expert in technology, the host. Now, Alice is most probably a girl. So we're going to choose a select a voice and press here. And you can now select the voices, the AI voices. So you can click here, choose male or female. This is a filter. And then you've got all of these. Now, I don't think I can select these because you need a premium plan for it. But these are the 3 voices that are available. So we're going to choose the girl voice, which is the third one. Let's click on this to sample test it.
Welcome to podcast.ai. Oh my gosh, it's like magic for...
Okay, let's click here. And the Bob, let's keep it Alex and let's sample test it.
Welcome to podcast.ati.
All right, now let's click on review and generate next. Now over here, it says you're on the free plan. Your podcast will be published in the libraries by default. So that confirms it that these are the podcasts that are generated by the users in the library section. And when you upgrade to a premium plan, you can then make your podcast private. Now this is the prompt, the topic, and the 2 characters. Now you can click on generate podcast and it's going to start generating the podcast for you. Now this is the podcast that it has generated. Let's take a listen to it, a 10-second version. And if you want to listen to the whole podcast that this has generated, I'm going to put it at the end of this video so you can take a listen to it, the whole thing.
This podcast was created with artificial intelligence at podcast.io. Enjoy the episode.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of our podcast. I'm Bob, your friendly neighborhood storyteller, and
Alright, this is published to library. You cannot disable this because you need a premium plan. You can export it by clicking over here, and you can export this video in a video format because they have this video here. So I can switch from audio to video. This is just a background with the text and the image that it has generated, the AI image. And they also have these characters over here. Now you can see that it does not look that good, but it's fine. Like these are the characters. This is the female character. This is a male character. And it looks like they have these 2 characters in it. So that's there. And if I play over here, it's just going to have these waveform on these characters play.
hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of our podcast. I'm Bob, your friendly neighborhood storyteller.
And the captions, of course, that comes in. And if you scroll down, you're going to find the conversations that are happening between these 2 characters. So first Bob says, then the Alice says, then Bob says again, that way. And you can add between these. So you can click here and add, and you can select the character. Like I selected Bob, and it's going to have this section over here. You can type here what you want Bob to say over here. You can type it very specific. If you have a very specific text that you want to type in, you just type it over here, and then you can regenerate the audio for it. I'm just going to delete it from here, delete the script. You can edit these as well. You can just edit them or move up or down by clicking these. Edit them like this, and you can make changes to it. Now on the right, we have characters. This is Bob and this is Alice. And we don't have the ability to change or regenerate these AI images. So that's one thing. You can also embed this to your website by clicking over here and copying this by clicking here and pasting it on your website. And it's going to embed this iframe code onto your website. And now take a listen to the whole podcast that it has generated. I'm going to choose the video version and you can listen to the whole thing. Take a listen.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of our podcast. I'm Bob, your friendly neighborhood storyteller, and today we're diving into something truly fascinating.
And I'm Alice, tech enthusiast and AI researcher. I'm really excited about today's topic. We're talking about AI-generated art, right?
Exactly, Alice. I mean, the idea of machines creating art just blows my mind. As someone who loves a good story, I'm curious about how these pieces are, born.
Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing. From a tech perspective, AI art is created using algorithms that learn from a vast array of artistic styles and then generate something new, like a digital collage of human creativity.
That's fascinating. But can we really call it original? I mean, humans have always been the creators, the artists, right? How does AI fit into this picture?
That's the million-dollar question, Bob. AI-generated art challenges our traditional notions of originality. I think it's about redefining creativity to include collaboration between human input and machine processes.
Collaboration, that's an interesting take. But what about the soul of the art? You know, the emotional depth that an artist pours into their work? Can a machine ever capture that?
Well, machines don't have emotions, but they can mimic emotional elements based on data patterns. It's like how a good movie can make you laugh or cry even though it's all scripted.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's a bit like storytelling, where you can evoke feelings even if the story isn't real. But what about ethical implications? Like, who owns the art?
Ownership is a huge issue. Since AI art is derived from existing works, we have to think about intellectual property. It's a murky area, but I believe it could eventually lead to new industry standards.
Right, it's like if a machine uses bits of everyone's work, who gets the credit? It reminds me of collaborative storytelling, where every voice contributes something unique.
Exactly. It's like a tapestry of creativity, except with AI, the threads are digital. I think it could democratize art, allowing more people to engage in creative processes.
That's a hopeful perspective. But do you think this could overshadow human artists? Like, will machines become the new Picassos?
I hope not. I see AI as a tool to enhance human creativity, not replace it. The human touch is irreplaceable, but AI can push the boundaries of what's possible.
Yeah, pushing boundaries, that's what art is all about, right? So maybe AI is just the next chapter in our storytelling journey.
Exactly, Bob. It's an exciting time for both technology and art. As long as we handle it ethically, I think it can lead to beautiful synergies.
Well, that sounds like a perfect note to end on. Thanks for sharing your insights, Alice. This was enlightening.
Thanks, Bob. Always a pleasure to chat with you. Looking forward to our next conversation.
So how was it? Did you find it interesting? If you did, let's take a look at the pricing plans next. So over here, we're going to go for billing. Now for the plans, there are two plans. The first one is starter and the second one is pro. So you can switch between these plans. It starts at $15 per month and goes all the way up to $39 per month. And if I switch between these, they have these features here. And let's say I switch to yearly, do they give you a discount? I don't think they give you any discount for it. But if I go over to podcast.io and switch to pricing over here, it has a completely different pricing plan on it. Like so if I make it monthly, it's $15, $39, and if I switch to yearly, they already give you a discount over here, 20% discount. So yeah, they give you a discount. They give you, if you switch to yearly, they're giving you a 20% discount. So you can choose one of them. And that's it. That was it for podcast.io. I hope you found it interesting. And if you did, let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on it? Are you going to use this to create a podcast with AI or not? And there will be a playlist pop-up that will appear either on the left or right. You can click on it. There will be more AI tool reviews that I've done. Bye for now.